Hi everybody, welcome again to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Today I share a very interesting video, although it is frustrating. Okay, so I have shown you several videos in the past where I shared with you my suggested pond plants for koi and goldfish, right? A few weeks ago, if not months, I shared with you that I got a stock. Well, I got some amount of giant duckweed from a pet store in which I placed in my koi and my goldfish pond. Okay. Now before that, I had Eledonia. I can't pronounce it. You'll see the word written down there, right? And before that, I had uh hyacinth lilies. Now, the hyacinth lilies, they are no longer in my system. All have died, and why they have died is because one, the temperature, and two, I placed the majority of them in my cichlid and in my koi and my goldfish pond. And yes, probably you might have been saying this all along. I remember some persons have actually shared this with me. Um, the koi and the goldfish have actually nibbled at the roots of my hyacinth lilies and they are dead, right? So they just gradually die out of the system. Okay, so the giant duckweed now was placed shelter the pond so as to prevent it from getting green water and also to serve as probably a small, a micro matting mechanism for eggs if eggs are laid, right? So I placed the giant duckweed in my pond and you'll see below a video in which I did on this, right? And as you can see now in this shear, um, the giant duckweed are actually totally wiped out. And you might be saying, why did the giant duckweed actually died? What happened? Okay, this is what happened. The koi and the goldfish actually, just like what they did with the hyacinth lilies, right? Um, they actually nibbled at the roots. And they nibbled at the roots so much that the leaf alone actually left standing for the plant and the plants actually died. Yeah, giant duckweed. They actually consume the roots, right? So in a sense, one might be asking, so can it be said then that no plant is actually safe within a koi or a goldfish pond? Well, for most of the videos that I've actually watched and researched, yes, there are plants that you can place into koi and goldfish pond, right? They are one, expensive, and two, they are more sturdier than those in which I've actually shared, right? Uh, most goldfish ponds in which I know, they have a filtration, a heavy filtration mechanism, and they don't have any plants, right? So as a result of that, uh, the heavy filtration system helps to control the nitrates and nitrites within the pond system, which eliminate the need, well, really and truly, yeah, eliminate the need to some extent of plants within the system. However, I love my plants, so I still put my Elodoria. I don't know if you see the word down there below, right? I still put that in the pond. I have placed a filtration mechanism in it because I don't know if I actually share this with you that I had actually removed the filtration mechanism for my car and my goldfish pond, and I had placed some air pumps so as to just to give some oxygen to the fish along with the duckweed, right? But they have actually destroyed the duckweed, so I left now with the air. Now with only the air, it just, I don't think that's enough to keep the pond afloat. So I actually shift around some of my filtration mechanism, and I've actually placed mechanism on the koi and the goldfish pond and remove the air pump. Now that air pump, one side is not working, one side is working. That's a different video in which I will do, in which I will share with you in the near future, right? But as for my goldfish and my koi pond, they have actually destroyed the giant duckweed, and I just thought that it would be prudent for me to actually share this with you because some persons might have seen the video before and might say, hey, this is a great idea. But you know, I share this in several of my videos, My video is not something of perfection. My video shares something in which I am learning. So as I go along, I take advice from my viewers. I experience what I experience and I share it with you. So in a nutshell, some plants just doesn't work with koi and goldfish. They love to nibble, and this is I guess this is one of the reasons why they actually consume the eggs. Although they float on the top of the water, they consume the eggs that exist within the roots of these plants. So persons might be asking, why is it that they nibble at the roots? Now, at the roots, you have some microscopic organism that lives at the roots, right? And these microscopic organism, I can't see them, you can't see them, but the fish can see them. So the fish nibbles at them, and in nibbling at them, they actually destroy the plant root. So as a result, it is prudent for you to not consider these plants. That's hyacinth lilies and most of the floating plants with roots at the on the top of the water. Koi, goldfish, nah, right? The best plant to place within your pond with goldfish and koi are plants that are in pots. And when you place them in the pot, you place some stones in it, some big stones in the pot. Like you have the dirt, and then you have. I'm gonna do a video on that. Anyway, you place the dirt in the pot, and then you place some stones on it because the koi and the goldfish is going to dig it up, right? To get at the root, to get at the microscopic organism, to get at anything that actually moves there. This is really here for another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Thank you very much for stopping by. Bye bye. Catch you next time.